Why do they kind of look like Lord Farquaad's from Shrek, though? Guys, sorry. If you want max simulation, you're about to get max brain simulation in this video. If you don't want max simulation, you probably shouldn't watch the video. Your brain will be put to the maximum test. Anyways, say hi to YouTube. Again, Twitch chat. And YouTube, if you're not here, you could be here in the live Twitch chat. Link down below if you want to come follow me on Twitch and hang out over here. Anyways, let's begin to an incorrect summary of Elden Ring by Max0r.
Hey guys, welcome to my Minecraft Let's Play. Elden Ring, or as I like to call it,
our Minecraft
is
Let's
a fun
Play?
new hack and slash and bash and crash my car. Developed by Epic Games director Hideo Miyazaki with the express purpose of inflicting pain upon the gaijin. In this adventure, you play—
Wait, before we dive in any further, have you ever thought about how we have two legends named Miyazaki? We have Studio Ghibli one, and then we have the Dark Souls one, and like, I guess Elden Ring and stuff. Have you guys ever considered that? Just saying.
The famous video game's protagonist Elden John, as he undergoes many trials and tribulations on his quest to fight the entire Catholic Church and kill God. This game is a little difficult. You could call it the Dark Souls of
game's
Skyrim.
a little
as
difficult.
Such, many challenges await the player, and most of it is the work of Satan, as is every game made by the Japanese, spanning—
Guys, you're telling me Japanese games are just made by Satan? Is this what he's telling me right now?
a gigantic world slightly larger
Eastern
than Africa.
Europe.
You will find many secrets, uncover many attractions, and slay the entire cast of the Bible. I've always liked that book. My favorite part was the genocide.
That's a wild thing to say. But okay, okay. Wait. Imagine if Elden Ring looked like this while you were playing the game. Oh my gosh. I was fearing. That's what the vibes would give off.
So
let's go, Max0r!
Oh, silly me. I forgot to unplug the keyboard so my controller can work. Now I'm free to make my character. Our journey begins inside of the Microsoft PowerPoint, the quality of which being so dubious that it resurrects you from the dead. Wake the fuck up, samurai. Of course, this is a FromSoft game.
Wait!
So
he's so base for playing a samurai. He's so base. We know. So base. Best choice. Best choice.
Man is here to send us the
Gotta
fuck
say
back
that
to our tutorial, which is a whole lot of fun. You know, just making friends, influencing people.
What do you mean making friends?
Intuitive solutions to the issue of life.
Are you telling me every good friend backstabs you? Is this why?
And with that problem sorted, it's time to take the elevator so we can accomplish the impossible and go outside. Welcome everyone to Limgrave, land of trees.
You think he goes and kills the tree sentinel here?
This white person.
Tarnished, if you're lost, how about you start by finding some bitches? Stupid weirdo wearing ass. When's the last time you took a shower with your dirty helmet wearing ass? With your weird ass cargo shorts your mama gave you? Look, what I'm trying to say is your fit is mid, and you get 0 bitches.
I wish he'd called us mid off the bat. That'd be iconic.
As per the words.
Damn. Also, guys, I do have to pause the video. It's due to copyright and fair use reasons and everything. I can't just play the video through, so do not be mad at me for pausing the video. I'm going to not pause it a lot, but I gotta say that because everyone comments about why I'm pausing it. But if you would like to watch it without me pausing it, it will be linked below. Just saying.
Associate, we proceed towards the castle
we
in
are
search
maidenless.
of some bitches. In Dark Souls, we sought after the Dark Soul, and in Bloodborne, we tried to escape Britain. But for Elden Ring, our objective is to get the hose. This is a game mechanic. You cannot level up until you get a girl boss. So with nothing else to do, I guess we'll have to fight this tutorial boss.
Because it's not a tutorial boss.
This tutorial is on how to flee in fear and use geometry. Proceeding to the next batch of enemies, we must forsake direct combat in favor of the stealthy techniques of video game protagonist rigid danger by
I got stuck on this part for like 3 hours.
Violence committee.
No bitches. Oh god. Oh god.
Try finger. But hold.
Sup, bitch.
What the fuck?
My name is Melatonin, and if I may inquire, sir, I am in need of a
I love melatonin,
bust it down sexual style, so that I may make him goated with the sauce.
Okay.
No cap. All we have to do now is kill every demigod on the planet.
Every what?
I did quit Elden Ring.
This land was ruled by the great Queen Marinara, who pissed off God so badly that he left
wait. Chat, I quit Elden Ring the first time I played it. I have played it now.
God is shattered, and her athletic
that was old me.
are holding a contest to see who can die the least. quest.
So God comes back when I kill them?
No, but you get to keep the gift card. These
Damn!
are the faces
Keep the
of
gift
evil
card.
who have all claimed a shard of the card. Some seek
Bruh.
glory, others redemption,
These
and one
dudes,
is just
man.
really attracted to his younger brother.
Wait, what the fuck?
Wait, is that actually canon? Is one of them actually attracted to his little brother? No, no, nah, no. That can't be. Nah, chat.
And after countless weekends at
Yes, but
university, the tarnished warriors are called upon to
Oh, no,
rise
it's
from their
true?
tilted towers and achieve
Oh my
one
gosh.
final
Okay,
victory
DLC
royale.
spoiler. Nah, that's okay. That's okay. Okay,
Jake
okay, okay,
Paul,
okay.
bastard of the Badlands.
Jake
the
Paul?
ever-wet skelly sleeper. The crazy caca consumer.
Imagine receiving the crazy caca consumer. Imagine receiving this name.
And least of all, you, tarnished warrior.
Is there like an
That's
opt-out?
a
Great,
crazy
I'll send you to
name.
my dimensional pocket.
I see.
This is crazy.
Cool.
The metaverse.
Welcome to the round table.
Welcome
Hold,
to my
a place
crib,
to
guy.
rest, make purchases, and converse with the homeless.
Chat.
You
Wait. Anyone who has not seen me play Elden Ring, I have about 60 something hours in my playthrough, I think, and I just discovered you could buy things in here. I thought this was just like to go upgrade your weapon and defeat that like one dude downstairs. And I didn't realize you could like buy armor and other things in here until now.
Sell magic.
It only took me like 60
you know what?
hours.
I'm
It's
just
not
gonna
bad.
Go over here now.
Nah.
I'm in hell. Now, as for our
We are
comprehensible
in
friends,
hell.
we could begin with the
This
blacksmith,
dude.
but
This is
he's
the
a
only
little
dude
busy
I
right
knew
now.
about.
So that only leaves one more person, Fia. The
Oh, and I knew
deathbed
her. I knew
companion,
Fia,
unique
too.
among all women, including my mother.
But I think
for
you get put in a
offering to hug
cutscene
me.
with her.
Of course, I do accept for gameplay
So I know
reasons,
Fia
but
and the
what I
blacksmith,
wasn't
and that was
aware of
it.
was that this one action permanently debuffed my health, and I forgot to turn it off. For the entire
Did it actually
game, the
debuff my
effect looks
health?
like this. And with that, I've reached
Oh.
my limit for human interaction, so it's time to
Oh.
head back.
I hate this game. No, I'm just kidding.
Jesus Christ. To Stormvale Castle, where
Let's
we can find the
go!
first demigod on our list of all people. Our approach begins by moving through the gate. Our
Oh.
approach begins with a battle against the lag beast, but honestly after that, the level is pretty easy.
Oh!
Alright, finally a cutscene.
Foul tarnished.
God damn it.
In search of the
You already know
host.
it's gonna be bad.
Unfortunately, I hate women.
I forgot.
That sounds like a you problem, Chief.
I am also homophobic.
Oh no.
And you
Brother.
are looking pretty gay right now. Hey guys, it's me,
Brother.
Max0r. Welcome to the first boss.
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah, he's a
Okay.
little bit Margaret Thatcher is a very strong, very agile, and very interesting boss. Essentially, his purpose is telling you to fuck off and come back later, preferably when your bones are defragmented from the ass whooping. He combines
Okay, real question is, how many people do you think quit the game here? Real question, how many people do you think gave up here?
delayed attacks, crazy combos, and eventually the Hammer of God.
You forgot
just
how
like the
spotty
real Margaret Thatcher
optimization
she
was when
hammered
this
English
released?
oppression into the once peaceful street.
Every game ever. Like, I don't want trash new games, but like every game ever, I feel like when it's released is not optimized well anymore. Especially with like Unreal Engine 5. That's just like a trend I see.
Of dairy.
You
So I
quit
think
that tree
I'm
sentinel?
gonna,
Like the
I'm
first
gonna
tree
take the hint
sentinel?
and leave. Fortunately
Oh my
for us, young
gosh.
Sheldon Ring is a game.
I feel
With
like a
all
lot of people
kinds
quit there too,
activities
though.
to
I did my
prepare and
first time.
unwind. You know, like killing the fucking dragon,
Until I
which
played it
for
again.
some reason is easier, just not too much easier.
Did I even kill that dragon?
For
I
the
don't
next
even
leg of our
know.
journey, the now disgraced loser baby
don't
resigns
remember.
himself to living in the woods. That way, he can exist peacefully among the giant bears
Jesus.
and whatever that is.
Greetings, traveler. I am the Pitbull of the woods. Have you seen any orphanages nearby?
Why are you asking me that?
What?
Legend has it that at the edge of these woods, there's a well containing the tastiest children.
Okay.
Go there, traveler, and I will kill the infants of your choice.
Okay, this might seem bad, but I know a good deal when I see one. Unfortunately,
No.
I am blind. Hey guys, it's Max.
It's so cool seeing the route that different people take on this game. Because I know the route I went in my playthrough, and like it was not like this at all. And it's cool to see someone take like a whole other route. Wait, what does this say? I am small blonde anime lolly in real life. What? Excuse me, Max0r? What? That's what the chat at the top of the
Max0r
screen
here.
says.
Welcome to fucking Space Mountain. I hope you like being trapped in Smurf Valhalla because these fuckers don't play around. So to keep things short, this forest is watched over by the spirit of a gentle stag, and my immediate impulse is to kill it. This necessitates lighting 8 fires scattered throughout the sacred grove, or more accurately, sprinting between them while enduring the trials of free acupuncture meets Markiplier jump scare. That is not a sentence I thought was possible, but then again, we do have
he just told chat that he was.
Krabs. So after lighting the fires at the expense
I love
of my
Mr.
life,
Krabs.
we
What do you
devour
mean?
the necessary peyote to enter the spirit cave. And as it turns out, Bambi is back from the woods and they had a gym.
Bambi's back for vengeance, baby!
I like this fight. He shows me how bad
I
I
like
am
this
at the
fight
video game
too.
and reenacts my trips to the horse race in 2006. Overall, it is a riveting and accurate portrayal of how fun it is to kill innocent forest.
Wait, that was a Canadian joke. Wait.
I like this fight. He shows me how bad I am at the video game and reenacts my trips to the horse race in 2006. Overall, it is a riveting and accurate portrayal of how fun it is.
Canadians attempting to walk outside? Yeah, because the moose.
To kill innocent forest animals, 10 out of PETA.
I saw Canadian, but I couldn't read that quick and I had to go back. I had to.
So after exiting the
Oh, we're
hell
in
that
Britain.
is Quebec, we head across Limgrave to the Weeping
Oh,
Peninsula.
no, we were in
called as such
Canada.
for
We
its
were in
tendency
Quebec,
to
okay.
rain and
Yeah.
also the race war. But before we get into that, we've got a few tasks to do, just like Among Us. These include fighting the sapient tree, uncovering chests that accidentally teleport me to the end of the game, and also the bell,
is
which
true.
may or may not cause hearing
I've
damage
never
when we get
did
close
anything
enough.
with the
It
bell
even
yet.
contains the rarest of all loot, a woman who tells us the tale of Castle Morn, a fortress that
Oh my
made the
gosh.
grievous mistake of permitting Furfest 2022 in their local Hilton. Except
Stop.
these are not
Stop.
costumes.
Stop.
My brother
Stop.
in
Stop.
Christ, They
Stop.
are misbegotten chimera, and you're going to
Ah!
die. So as can be expected, they massacred everyone and started a county-sized race war, and now they're sending me to clean up their human corpse ball pit. Fortunately, just like all issues in life, this one is fixed with a massacre. They haven't invented war crimes yet. I like this level
Chat.
actually. It's pretty short, just like this video. My favorite detail is that they gave crack to an orangutan.
Bro, I'm not gonna be lying. I struggled with the
boy, it's
misbegotten
more
my first
cruelty.
time fighting
We're climbing
him.
back into Harambe's cage, and there is no gun. You know,
Oh,
when he isn't
this is the
converting my
Afel
bones to
Harambe.
sand, this fight is actually easy, mainly because his health is the size of my prefrontal cortex. But even still, I had a great time reenacting.
Human corpse ball pit is hella insane. And like I said, I guess the forgotten Harambe back on the guys. If you guys don't know who Harambe is, that's like the gorilla that got bleh. Because I don't know. You know what? Google it.
the murders I did 2 years ago.
It's
and just
okay.
like this fight, I will not face the consequences. Enjoy this while you can, because we...
Oh,
Fuck,
we're
because we've got a
teleported.
few more people to talk to, such as D, a man who gives us a fair warning about the dangers ahead.
The village here has been touched by death.
Thanks, as well as speaking to
It
the
looks like
sentient
it.
jar,
Oh.
which you may find strange, but really we are all containers for suicidal thoughts. So after
Smack
quite
that
years, our
ass.
new friend Jar Jar Binks tells us to head east
Stop.
to an industrious land known
He's
as
better
Gary,
than Jar Jar
Indiana.
Binks.
You know, it seems like
Don't
we're
do
going
the
a little
pot
bit
like
off the
that,
beaten
man.
path with this one, but I'm pretty confident. After all, how bad can it possibly be?
Ah, here we
What the
are.
fuck is that? Oh no.
Bro, my same reaction to showing up to this land.
Let's go back to the castle.
I'm pretty sure I pulled up to this land, did a U-turn, and ran away and went somewhere else because I hated this area.
So this time I think I'll
Yeah,
walk
why did
all
they
the way back.
disrespect Pot like that and compare him to Jar Jar Binks? Like, Pot didn't ruin Elden Ring, unlike, you know, Jar Jar Binks ruining Star Wars. I mean, what? I
Back to
didn't say
Market.
that. Ignore me.
Hey guys, it's Max0r here. Welcome back to the Let's Play. And on this episode,
we're on
Margit
Margit.
is still hard and a bit distrustful. One might say
thought we-
suspicious. We need to eject him. Margit, more like Marge Simpson. Even with better gear, this is a fight that demands, among
You
other
imagine
things,
having better
awareness
gear?
and patience. Emphasis on the patience. But most importantly, this fight requires experience. Experience gained through fighting zoo animals, dragons, and even Canadians to squeeze out the narrowest of victories.
Damn, those
Just
Canadians.
watch out for the hammer. Really?
No. Yeah, on that topic, I feel so bad for the actor on how much he was dogged on for Jar Jar Binks and how much like the Star Wars fans complained. And like, although Jar Jar's a really annoying character, like I think like he was fine. Like the movie's still watchable, it's still enjoyable. This is in my opinion. And like he did not deserve like an ounce of the hate he got, and I kind of feel bad for him, and I'm glad that his redemption arc has started. Just saying. But it's just like, it's crazy to read everyone who says the movies were ruined due to that character.
Glad we could beat the first boss up 9 minutes into the video.
9 minutes into the video,
Welcome
first boss down!
Stormvale Castle, realm of the first demigod, Godric
He is on the same gear.
And if I can't get to him in 20 minutes, the lasagna is free. Stormvale is
Damn,
a complex,
lasagna.
multifaceted dungeon with various paths, only one of which is correct.
You actually got...
instead, we take the side route across the wall.
No, that is true. I did defeat Margit pretty quickly.
So after cracking open a cold one with the boys, we ascend the political compass
As
until we
sad.
have authority over life and death, which coincidentally leads us to the castle grounds. And I didn't know they made.
Oh, I hated them!
I'm trying to sneak around, but the clamp of my ass cheeks keeps agreeing. All right, it looks like we're finally making some progress. All we have to do now is get through the He's quite the handyman.
I don't think I fought this.
You could say he's quite the handful. Better use this door to keep him at arm's length. I'm very funny, by the way. Stay tuned for more laughs and gags on The Big Bang Theory, Sundays on NBC.
Cha.
I'm sorry, Odie, but I could not stop myself. After all, it was a Monday, and I hate Mondays.
Pizza delivery.
Chat, don't we all hate Mondays? Aren't we all Garfield in here?
For Garfield.
It's called lasagna. Pizza Hut really ought to work on serving giant castles.
I work for Domino's.
Then it sounds like you could use a bit of a hand, you know, with making the pizzas.
Oh my god. Bro, imagine him. Nah. Put him on the pizza line. Imagine how many pizzas he could make with that amount of hands.
Do you know what I've got?
Look at him!
To make that
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 4 pizzas at a time.
To the ultimate test as Grandpa pilots his fucking Max0r Evangelion straight into the housing market. Much like his titular cat, Godric is a fucking gremlin who attained his ability by entering Friedrich Fazbear's Mega Pissplex in the year of our Luigi 1987, and then sewed the children therein to his wacky animatronic suit. They call him William Grafton, but besides that, his coordination is subpar since he has to migrate a mosh pit to attack you, and it's quite excessive. Godric
He's not even in the second phase yet.
Of the universe, which means you have to pay attention to his arm carefully, and that's pretty difficult when he's shaped like a 4-dimensional object. I'm finding it pretty hard to keep track of him. He seems to morph around when so we fight him slowly and with attrition, like the Viet Cong, dodging, slicing, and dying until eventually reaching
He's just built better.
Oh God.
He built different.
I guess he didn't need a hand. So to overcome the taxes on his 401k, Godric decides to order a bad dragon to release.
Would that actually work? I'm not from the USA. If you cut off your own arm, can you claim the taxes on your 401k? Isn't your 401 your retirement plan though? Guys, I'm not from the US. Do not come for me. Isn't that though?
His inner Todd Howard's The Skyrim.
Finally, I have the power to cook all the lasagna I want.
Welcome to phase 2.
You do have the power. Oh, I like this music.
You're going in for you stupid Guy wants some
lasagna.
This is the best game ever.
Oh, he did it. Harry Potter and the audacity of what?
My favorite location. There's really nothing else like it in the realm of physical science. Speaking of which, it's been at least 3 seconds since a homeless guy yelled at me. Let's fix that without going to Los Angeles.
Hey, people.
Oh, God.
It is I, the lore man.
Okay, do you know where the bathroom is?
My IQ is the highest among all Reddit.
That's not saying much.
Did you know Renala of a full moon resides?
Okay, you know what? Never mind. Let's just talk to,
the 2 fingers.
This is worse. Let's come back to that eventually. Oh, I guess I'm stuck here. Congratulations, we've made it past the first demigod out of 6.5. I'm sure his subjects will remember him fondly. Remember all those adventures we had together, all those places we've been. That was 10% of the map. I'll probably finish these videos in a nursing home. This is the rest of the game, and wow. I better call Gandalf for that shit because we've got a ways to walk. Welcome everyone to Ligma of the Lakes, the largest swamp that Miyazaki was allowed to build. 30,000 men have already died, and on today's episode, we will be heading to the second demigod on my list of political dissidents. Renala of the Red Lobster, Queen of Caria, for at least the next 10 minutes, resides in the magical academy of Malaysia Lucario. And to get there, we need to head across a biological minefield known informally as the Crustacean Nation. It is here that we face our greatest challenge, the fucking shrimp. I'm starting to think that PETA has a...
Like, hold on. I'm like, she does not look familiar. Well, I know what we're doing next Elden Ring stream. I gotta go find her because I was like, all right.
So anyways, we head through the garden.
I end up skipping her. What?
And get completely sidetracked until I end up in fucking Nipton. But we're gonna skip over most of the side content. You could say that we don't have the time to hang out. Just know that you can find this area by Google searching Elden Ring Albania. This one is for all my baby girls. I see your comments, ladies, and they make me smile.
This one's for all the baby girls. Heck yeah, baby girls!
Through the ruins of my marriage and killing the white people, we make it to the Hogwarts, only to find that the way is blocked by a mysterious seal, and next to it lies a map which leads straight to the key. Their security is dog shit.
Yeah.
This puzzle should be pretty easy.
Yeah, this is looking familiar. I remember this area and I remember that castle, and I definitely got sidetracked and never came back.
All we have to do is get past the dragon that's waiting there. This game has a lot of dragons in it, so I'm going to keep a count. Just know that it doesn't get easier.
I never fought that dragon. Okay, Welcome to literally just Harry Potter.
Racism land. It's time to enact our revenge
Here we go.
Chris Angel Mind Freak in one of the most
I killed the dog here.
Dungeons of the game, featuring brand new challenges and enemies such as the spastic child, this man 30 times in a row, and a homeless guy who helps me extract the blood from my body. Raging Lucario is a fairly linear dungeon with some rather unusual architecture. Now, I'm no interior designer, but why is the entrance to the school a graveyard? Is this America? Anyways, we drive past Ohio as quickly as possible until we end up near the lecture hall. Singular. There is only one in the entire school. I guess they just do it on Zoom. And for today's lecture, what is the dog doing?
This fucking dog? Chat. It was at this moment I fought this dog for about 3 hours before realizing I can level up my sword and my abilities. I might be a slight dumb hoe sometimes, but it took me about 3 hours fighting this dog. I was trying to do a no leveling run and it didn't turn out well, but this was my boss that finally made me look at how to do things. Yeah, I didn't know you could upgrade
this is
things.
One hecking speederino doggo who is frankly an insult to every wizard in the school. Their valedictorian eats his own shit. The gimmick for this chunking pupper is that he combines
the freaking sword ability, the one where it just
attacks, but none was so devastating as when he corrupted my drive, which destroyed this video. The last minute of footage was reconstructed.
Was this common for the game to corrupt your drive?
From memory, but besides that, his moveset is varied and intense, requiring expert evasion or just a lot of healing. It really is a shame that his health bar is the size of an amoeba. I guess my weapon's just covered in chocolate.
The WL1 run died.
Show Family Guy. So before we take the 30-second walk to the next boss, I acquire some fat drip so I may no longer appear fatherless. Now on our search for a...
Guys, do I still look fatherless to you guys in my run through? Oh no.
Classroom that can't be rated. We head up the stairs to experience bowling in VR. And after learning how to phase through oncoming traffic, we become sidetracked again as I am teleported straight to the Turtle Pope, who wants to sell me things. His existence isn't explained, and I don't want it to be. Only horror lurks behind that stare. Let's move on to something
he looks
less
very
disturbing.
trustworthy. It only gets more disturbing.
I can't believe I went to college without once seeing Ben Shapiro.
Oh no. Oh my gosh.
Less disturbing.
Stop. Why?
What is up, guys?
Why do they kind of look like Lord Farquaad's from Shrek, though?
And welcome to episode 391 of my Minecraft Let's Play.
This is a preschool, man.
Today we're gonna be
Minecraft Let's Play, bro.
Internet.
Bro, am I wrong? Are you telling me that they don't? I'm awaiting. I'm waiting.
Boy, Welcome one and holocaust to Child Slaughterfest 2002.
Okay, I need to go do this though.
This is an American school after all, and in this battle, we are going to be
I'm sorry if I just ruined your impression of this boss,
chat. I know what you're going to say, and hopefully it's not a police report. Max0r, this fight looks kind of easy, like taking candy from a baby if the candy was their still beating heart. This is accurate. In fact, all you have to do is find the correct one to turn inside out, at which point Renala basically lets you go to town. The reason for this is that we aren't fighting a demigod. This is the demigod's ex-wife, who was dumped after she gave birth to 30 of herself. To some extent I can understand, but goddamn that child support. Kinda feel like I'm doing him a favor.
So she gave birth to herself, multiple copies? 30? What?
Good evening, Twitter. This is your boy, Eat That Pussy.
What the fuck?
What is even happening here?
I beat the fuck out of my dick so goddamn hard that I can't even feel my left leg.
Oh my gosh.
And my dick has...
I guess there's a phase 2.
Whoa! Alright, never mind. I have to go find her.
To the point where it feels fucking weird when I go and take a piss.
Welcome to the real fight. It's still easy for Dark Souls, which means the challenge is getting anywhere close to her.
Her face too is super pretty.
Dark Susquindlin if he/them were a good boss, using a vast array of magic, other bosses, and the power of Goku.
She looks kind of annoying, but I like this phase 2 phase.
Still, it's very manageable if you have any semblance of patience. My editing might tell you something about how I did. 70% of this fight is waiting for my turn. It's like I'm trying to stab Julius Caesar.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so we can take this video to the moon.
To the moon!
We find out that her second phase has a second phase and its other bosses, including, of
course, her second phase has a second phase?
The actual straight-up pack of wolves.
What? Alright. Maybe I don't want to go find her. You know what? Maybe I'm too scared. I might be a little bit of a pussy. Maybe we don't go find her?
Just make sure that you don't die, otherwise it's back to the daycare. Needless to say, this fight is a visual and gameplay feast, and by that I mean it looks cool the divorce may have hit hard, but it is hitting me harder.
I would want to experience it.
What her husband did to the marriage. Oh, there goes
Damn! The camera. Just like that. Chapter 5. You are going to Brazil?
Hate this place. It's making me want to minimize the amount of air I breathe.
Greetings again, Tarn.
Yeah, okay.
What knowledge do you seek that
we're back to the knowledge.
Okay, so I've been to Red Lobster once already.
Yep.
Where do I go next?
Caelid.
What?
You must continue your adventure in Caelid.
Wait! If I talk to him, would he actually tell me the areas to go through? Is that real? Nah, chat. I could have made the Elden Ring 10 times easier for myself.
Problem?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong with.
Yes? Fuck! No way! Oh my god. I'm here. Okay. I was playing Elden Ring on extreme mode. Okay. And for anyone who doesn't know, if you made it this far, I played Elden Ring blind. I didn't watch any videos on how to play the game. I didn't watch any streams, and I didn't want to take any tips or tricks. I want to play it as I played it for the game very first came out, so I didn't know what I was doing. And I don't play Dark Souls games. I play anime waifu simulator games. So I was not ready. I was not prepared for it.
Hey guys, needs McTherapy here. Today we're gonna.
I just like pain. It's okay.
Welcome to Caelid. It's basically made of German bedtime stories. Who can forget
German
such
bedtime stories?
Der Vogel, Der Backpfeifengesicht, and most terrifying of all, Das Kind.
I thought this land was terrifying.
Sorry if you speak German, by the way. That's gotta be my least favorite disability. And on today's episode of Amnesia: The Dark Descent, we are invited to a festival and slumber party where the sleep is permanent, all for a chance to face off against the third demigod on my Club Penguin friends list. Star Scourge Radon, captain of the hospice, resides within the walls of Redmane Castle.
This is a cool fight, though.
He throws a party
I did like this fight.
Their limbs the longest. The price of admission is just getting anywhere near him, because sometimes life is just a Bulgarian, and you are an unstolen car. So we ride vaguely and in some direction, encountering many horrifying creatures beyond the reach of
it was
God,
a good fight.
locking myself in the cum dungeon. The other kids laughed at me. They called me Jizzy Johnson, but now it is I who is.
It's a wild thing to call a dungeon the cum dungeon. Hey guys, wanna come down to my dungeon? Like, that's crazy.
Laughing at them.
Crazy!
Oh, cool. It's another dragon, and this one is quite the special encounter because we get to fight him in the volume of an aquarium.
Oh, look at this
really
dragon.
Otherwise, he decouples his existence.
Wait.
Hey, what's up, guys? Max0r here, and today we're gonna be gaming.
I ran away from
because
him.
That's what this shit feels like. In fact, I heard you like dragons so much that I made an entire part of the map called Dragon Barrow, and I filled it with, you guessed it, an obscene quantity of dragons. Because truly, we have not fought enough of them. I don't.
Dragons are hella cool.
Put this in the future episode box. So far, we've seen a lot of
Dragon my
things,
balls.
enough to give half of all American politicians cardiac arrest. But I've been saving the best for last, and by
Let's
best,
go.
I mean the most evil game design ever conceptualized.
Scarlet Rot
lies just within the center of Caelid and contains enough aids to make Ronald Reagan sweat. This region and pretty much all of Caelid, but mostly this fucking abomination, is infested with scarlet.
It is an
rot,
abomination.
Which is like poison if it was made of radium. And get this, it's spreading.
Wait, I don't want to say it. Please talk about the random PvP that happens here too. Please.
Use a horse to bypass the radiation because an NPC just invades you in the middle of
it
the
does.
swamp. It's
Let's
like
go.
I can hear the dulcet tones of the game director laughing
Heck
at
yeah.
me. For your crimes, I am sending you to the moon.
Because I got
this
shocked.
Place is filled with all kinds of new and interesting ways to die.
By that
and my favorite
PvP.
lies at the center of the swamp, where we can find Commander O'Neill and his Bostonian ketamine mafia. Surprisingly enough, this is the only thing here that can't kill me. His moveset is so simple, it's Amish accessible. You could build a barn around him in the time it takes for him to do damage. Maybe this boss would be better with a second phase, one where he whips out his lightning cock and pulverizes me until I'm gravel. But you know,
we love
that's
second
just
phases.
A game theory. Thanks for watching. Also, he
Boom.
drops his ketamine needle, which I will now put to very good use.
Was it? It's not named a ketamine needle, correct? That was no.
You're a horse,
I
right?
don't think so.
We're in Redmane Castle now. This entire level can be skipped because I think the devs realized
I don't
that
remember
Caelid is
either,
the
but I don't
actual
think
level.
so.
Do you even know how many dogs were euthanized on my way here? Don't worry, you aren't actually missing anything unless you're a big fan of cats, such as life on the Serengeti.
No.
So, welcome to the Festival of Ramadan. There are 2 attendants in total, and one of them is this guy.
Hello again, Tarnished. How was your journey down the well?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm just passionate about my cuisine. Speaking of which, did you ever find those children I talked about?
Welcome one and holocaust to Child Slaughterfest 2022. No.
Oh my
shame.
You know what? Maybe the jar will be a bit up. Okay, never mind. So with a stroke of obscene luck, we find a mostly sane person who tells us via YouTube.
A mostly sane person. Bro, anyone in this universe is not sane. I'm sorry. Like, if you exist in the Elden Ring universe within this video, within this game, I do not believe that you are sane. I do not believe that you are somewhat sane.
Not here, technically. You see, this castle is his euthanasia clinic, and we are going to pull the plug. I'm sorry, Grandpa. I have to charge my Switch. His consciousness has been gone
Switch
for several
priorities.
hundred years due to the demigod Melania, who is the Blade of Mikola, by the way, but that is a story for later. Essentially, his mind was eaten by the Scarlet Rot, but this man is literally too hungry to die, and we are attempt number 500 to kill him. So, I'm liking these odds. I'm just built differently. Very Will Smith-friendly. Let's, go start the mercy killing. And, why is he so far away?
Boom.
Are those summon signs?
That's crazy. That happened to me too the first time I pulled up to the beach. That's just wild. That's just what happens.
Welcome everyone to the open world RPG where I roleplay as the victim, and today we're doing one of the best fights in all the video games.
Oh my gosh.
Radahn is a big, buff, absolute unit
He
of
is
boss
massive.
whose only instinct is recycling
Beautiful
your
soundtrack
flesh back into
too.
the ecosystem. But you are not alone in this battle. There is no limit on how many people you can summon, and if they die, then you can just do it again. I'm sure they won't mind. I have essentially converted the game into an RTS.
I love how the way he's just walking in the cutscene.
Employee harassment. Now you can fight him alone as a real gamer, but why would you? This is a goddamn festival, and I will not be having sex by myself. Before you can even reach him, Radahn is sniping your ass with the accuracy of my opinions on the internet and firing a frankly suspicious amount of arrows from God. If you want to exercise the privilege of fighting him, you have to earn it, and that is the easy part. Even with summons, you need to pay full attention to his moveset, as his attack swing wider than American elections and hit harder than a freight train on a semi. Now, you may have already noticed, but that is a comically small horse. It's like I'm looking at Shaquale O'Nale. This is because, in addition to being built like a steel mill, Radahn
Do you think the horse hates its life?
Has the power to defy gravity, which constantly gets him into fights with solar bodies. This man is skateboarding a horse and holding back the stars.
Skateboarding a horse!
And he does it from the hospice. Radon is an absolute god among Chads, and this fight's intensity
a god among Chads.
And then some. And that is just phase 1. Phase 2 starts when he
oh no! Oh no!
Jumps into the upper atmosphere.
Wait! Now playing through and now re-watching this scene, that kind of reminds me of Faltrax from Rise. When the comet from Faltrax comes down, if you guys play Monster Hunter. Kind of gives me the same vibes.
The Crimson Comet draws near. The light of the stars.
Just saying. Yeah, the jet dragon. Same vibes in that cutscene. I did pick up on it the first time I played this god, or the demigod.
Christ, he is a thick one.
Did we do it?
Oh god, I think my Zodiac just killed itself. This is sure to negatively affect the trout population.
My trout population. We did it!
Won't someone please think about the economy?
Oh my gosh! That was actually good. No, that was good! Oh, he killed it. I love Elden Ring as a whole though, and I think that this is excellent. Anyways, remember, YouTubers, subscribe and like the video, and I will catch you guys all on the flip side. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye, goodbye. And Twitch chat. This is why you guys are the superior ones, because I can still talk to y'all.